Hey, this is NBA 2K14 on PlayStation 3. Make sure you guys go download this game while it's free. Ain't that right, TrickTrailBlaze?
That's right.
That's right. It's Friday. Pretty late here. I am the San Antonio Spurs.
Where we're broadcasting live today.
TrickTrailBlaze is
of the NBA is on the way. I'm
Miami
joined
Heat.
by Doris courtside.
The Dolphins.
Next to me, Clark Howard and Steve Kerr in the booth. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Almost impossible task guarding. He's so strong.
That's right.
LeBron's like a locomotive bearing down. You see why teams have to get hard fouls to stop him. Because a little bit of contact just is not going to be enough to stop him.
Hey, Steve, a lot of contact isn't enough to stop the freight train LeBron James. I mean, he draws so much attention defensively, but what makes him special is how he can punish worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, he's really become an outstanding coach. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
On defense, Miami. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
And back to Coach Eric Spolstra, as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions. Very healthy for a coaching staff.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Leonard kicks to Parker. Finish off the break.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure and then a run out seed, that's perfection to me. You know, the Spurs really have a cohesive culture, and part of that is something that Greg Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court.
Shot clock at 6.
You missed the jump shot from right there.
Poke loose. Here's Duncan. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Bob. He'd have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Then Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players, have them get to know one another.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective about the world. He wants them to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact, back in 2012, he had the players watching the presidential debates together.
That one is over.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
And it's with the finish. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. And Cole kicks to Allen. Rejected by Ginobili. Allen passes to Cole.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the official.
It all happened so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And Allen drops them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Releases. And Dion with the basket on the assist by Parker. And Cole kicks the Battier. Jacks up a three. Shot is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 7.
I'm holding it down. What do you think?
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here.
I keep thinking sometimes
what they've been doing or not doing.
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Hey, Allen and LeBron fill out the wings. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Anderson. And it's Cole. And it's the one spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And it's blocked by Dion. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Allen kicks to Battier. LeBron outside. He passes to Allen. Hooked away. And now the fast break. Ginobili with the ball. It looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over
Only
very
one
well.
shot?
You know, one of the things about the Heat, since the Big Three has come together, is that they've been able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this team as they've won a couple of championships now.
Spurs leading by 10. Parker left side. Back to Ginobili. Diao. The tray. Chris Anderson pulls it in.
Tough to hit that shot if you got the defense right in the shirt.
And it's easy to have players want to join the Heat when they're competing for an NBA title every season. But Steve, even then,
I went in there like
defensive philosophy, and that's when they're going to come up big for them.
Yeah, for sure. This team has done such a good job putting together this roster around LeBron and Blaze. Think about Birdman in the playoffs last year. Battier coming in here as a stretch four. They just found the right players and the right mix. And that's one of the big reasons why this team is back-to-back NBA champs.
Hope they get it back. Here's Diao. And it's Miami with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And the early foul trouble they got themselves into the last meeting between these two clubs kind of threw off their whole game. They never could recover. That was a bad loss.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Look at San Antonio. They are in favor right now.
Yeah, right. You want like this.
Come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they
unbelievable, guys.
And of course, Oklahoma City right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they've been just as tough as everybody expected coming into this season. I mean, one of the teams with a legit chance, in my mind, to win it all.
Then with the playoffs rapidly approaching, Clark, this is what you work all season for. You've got to be excited and prepared.
The officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Tim Duncan is checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Bellinelli. It's good. The assist that time from Dion. Bellinelli's got 6 points. And Steve said it just then. It was an ugly performance for them in that previous game. Would you agree?
Well, Kevin, certainly it was one of the things. I mean, they could have used more minutes from their starters, but there were a lot of things that didn't go well in that game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Splitters checked in for Dion. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's 3 and 4. Bellinelli.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance. Stay there, be energetic, as soon as the shot goes up.
There's the triple. Leonard, no luck. The Heat trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. There's 18 seconds left in the first half.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Here's Pattier. A three-pointer is right on target. Pattier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Into Tim Duncan. Good.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
1 second.
Here's Bosch. Cannot hit.
Oh, we get the
Second quarter ends in a
backboard.
tight one. In San Antonio,
Now, presented by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studio,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
a magnificent view of glowing high-rises in downtown Miami as we welcome you back.
Well, I tell you what, Greg Popovich, a really impressive leader for the Spurs. He's able to keep all of his players locked into what's best for the team. Has a military background, played basketball.
All right, here we
studied
go. It's third
at the Air
quarter,
Force
guys.
Academy before serving 5 years in the Air Force. You know some of the leadership that he brings to his position was learned from his past experiences.
Here's who Greg Popovich.
Power punch right there. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Well, you know, Tim Duncan really is a coach on the floor, guys. He knows every play in their playbook, front to back, position 1 through 5. I think he could coach the team if he had to.
You know, the first thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition three.
Into Green. And for Duncan and the Spurs, that continuity and veteran leadership is such a huge part of their success.
Well, when you have the same coach and the same core of star players over almost 2 decades, it's pretty remarkable. That continuity is exactly what gives the Spurs that sustained success that they've enjoyed for such a long period.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would demand for his salary. I mean, it clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of
What happened?
How about that statue of
He's all like, he's the best player. Nobody can pay him
To
that much.
pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Parker against Wade.
And Kevin, he's really
No
solidified
way.
his role as the
That's
closer on this team. You know, Miami struggled to figure out whether they go to LeBron or Bosch or Wade at first. I think Wade has become the guy.
Well, I tell you what, it's nice to have 2 guys that are capable of closing, Steve. And I agree with you, though. His aggressiveness and confidence probably give him a slight edge in closing over LeBron. You can play great defense on him, but he still typically finds a way to get the shot he wants.
And Parker, here we go.
Oh, my
And
God.
stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball. Haslam. Haslam's got his second bucket of the game to go. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those are higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the
Really?
3-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
59 seconds left in the third. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. That one a little long.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They've been able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, this is doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Parker with it. Now defended by Mario Chalmers. Entered on the wing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. Now Haslam. He has 6. Wade. Entered by Green. Wade dishes to LeBron. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Chalmers has got 6 in the quarter.
Finally fought all the way back to even the score. Square one, whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Here's LeBron.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. Some coaches might want to see just
I knew that. Here we go, guys.
put
This
as
is the
much
last
as you
quarter.
can on the finish and get your teammates going.
We are down by 2 for the first time.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking, coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. LeBron James is out there with Chris Anderson. And it's Bosh in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Anderson gets it to go.
They got the lead despite pretty close shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Well, this is a team capable of getting hot, and if they do, they're going to really extend this lead.
LeBron passes to Anderson. And the call will be against Tony
Down by
Parker.
2, guys.
That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Diao comes in for Splitter. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Wade kicks the box. That ball. Nice lead that time from Dwayne Wade. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the
Shaquille O'Neal
would do that. Partner, he dug deep into his bag.
I want to see that again.
And the Heat all-time Heat.
Boy, once again, everybody on the same wavelength. That's for sure. They may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like you saw something that wasn't on the plan. I think now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here's Chalmers from the arc.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole,
no, yes.
it has an effect.
And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
His shooting has been good, but overall, I think his output has been somewhat limited. The defense really keeping him from getting the number of shots he'd like.
He misses it for the contact. They call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to hoop every time down. 5 seconds in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Splitter is checked in for Boris Diaw. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Miami.
I thought the way they attacked
Look at everybody.
seemed like after a while, the defense waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with it. It demoralizes the defense.
And Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition plan to steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Parker with and Bosh picks him up defensively. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort in the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers.
Another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Splitter is guarded by Haslem. Double by Haslem. Duncan
Is that the dagger?
Crucial basket. They needed it.
Ball here, the Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take on this?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play.
You getting scared?
All I need is one big turnover here, guys.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, damn. Damn it, guys.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
No!
Woo! Bashi! Oh shit, Jar Jar got it. Ooh!
I hope you make this next one.
Is this the dagger?
Ooh!
Ooh!
Now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was good. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
No! TrickTrailBlaze getting the W here, guys.
I'm changing my style on this one.
Yeah.
Did it go for 2s?
Thank you guys for watching. Trick, you have any shout outs since you won the game?
Shout out to Blue Moon Ice Cream Makers because
Plus, he was using the guy that's on the game.
Anthony's about to make me an ice cream cone
Oh,
here, so
fuck, I said I lost that bet.
get up in there.
Trick also had the team that is on the cover of the game, and of course,
I know.
here he goes.
Your team's ranked better than mine, though.
Getting all the glory passes. Nice. Damn it, it was so close, man.
You want to be shitty teams, man.
That was fun, man. Good job. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. LeBron James getting MVP here. TrickTrailBlaze winning.
Yeah, make me an ice cream cone.
Thank you guys for watching.